Fun. Okay. Here, let's just take a look-see, because I like doing this in the chapter. So here we are. I am a divination wizard with a little bit of a automation.
Those are skills.
I'm... Despite saying my goal was to, learn about the ancient history, I got a 2
You
in
sure
it.
haven't done that yet.
Nope. I've tried. I thought I'd been taking the chances to get it. Subtlety and charisma. Probably if I didn't fuck up with the Spectre.
Actually, yeah, that probably would have been a big source of it, huh?
Yep. Everyone's like, nice. Good job, dumbass. Look.
Literally, hey, you haven't made a decision that bad again yet, so.
One that literally got me nothing and only made me lose stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the one that
technically the fans did that, but I didn't... That was
you
unfortunate.
didn't lose anything with the fans.
So I lost the life of that person.
Yeah, but that was something to be. Here's the thing, all right? Your decision with the Spectre actively set you backwards.
Sure did.
By the way, I wonder when's that dragon egg gonna hatch?
Who knows? Got some optimism, I'm empathetic, I got some humor. I think the red's good. Great. Fine. Just fine. That's probably better than bad.
It's not bad.
I have some adoration. It's not even after that. And look at my money.
You are getting rich. Hey, you saw that history book too, actually.
That was the one that gave me some glamour.
Because it said it would translate more as time went on, as you learned more.
Maybe so. Alright.
There's a fern rapping on your front doors. Some real sick beatboxing late in the afternoon one day.
That was terrible, but
Respondes porta? Your golem inquires, and a low voice from beside the door, reaching for it.
No, let me see who it is first.
You go to the peephole to see who it is, and glimpse 2 inquisitors, along with a pair of church guards in plate mail behind them. Oh dear. One inquisitor, clean-shaven, wears a tabard with a sun emblazoned on it, indicating an affiliation with the House of Suns, the more merciful branch of the church, thank goodness. But the other, red-bearded inquisitor, wears a tabard emblazoned with a flame. The House of Flames is zealous and about purging the unfaithful. All right. We have born-again Christians and Catholic Church. Which house's sermons have you typically attended at the end of your week?
I feel like maybe we should try and be nice to the people that are nice. Let's say it seems like a good church.
I stopped going to church when I was old enough to resist my parents.
I feel like I shouldn't do that now, considering what's in my house. I don't want to be on bad terms with both of them, so I'm going to be on good terms with the nice people.
Yeah. House of Sun message of mercy has always appealed to you more than the Flames message of condemnation. Increased empathy. The House of Sun teaches the Abraxas loves the meek and merciful, and that eternal life awaits for those who dedicate this life to helping others. Increased optimism. But the sheer amount of suffering in the world that must be alleviated sometimes gets you down.
But I'm still optimistic. It's okay.
Your doors are thin, so you can hear the Inquisitors when you press your ear to the cold wood. Jacob, what do you suppose is so special about this mage? Says the clean-shaven Inquisitor, the one from the House of Suns. Could be more dangerous than usual, replies the red-bearded House of Flame Inquisitor. Blessed Jacob, you suppose he must be called. So stay sharp, bleeding heart Sam.
Well, maybe I should keep that in mind and try and plead to Sam for being a bleeding heart.
Do you really think so? Blessed Sam says, ignoring the barb. Subdue only if necessary. Doesn't sound to me like the Hierophant is afraid. It almost sounds as if we should be nice. That's what you always think, Sam. Hey! Blessed Jacob raps on your door again, startling you.
Oh, that old man.
Oh there, blessed folk, cries an old man in an orange vest who dodders into view of your peephole. Looking for scribe, fishy? He left town for Bonton, I'm afraid. Not sure when he'll be back. Maybe never. Blessed Jacob frowns in irritation. How sure are you, old man? Ah, well, that's what he said when I asked, anyway. I suppose, technically speaking, he could be anywhere. You're quite certain you've never seen this old man before in your life. Blessed Jacob takes a threatening step towards the old man. If you're lying. Why would I be? The old man says, throwing his hands in the air helplessly. Blessed Sam observes the exchange with his lips pursed in consideration.
I'm not using divination right now. Because he's either like he's definitely sent by Mayor Cobb. It's whether or not I just blow the cover and reveal myself, which, who knows. Or I wait. This is an important decision.
Yeah.
This is a big one, okay.
This man is defending you.
He is. Do I really think that they're gonna attack an old man?
I feel like there's a good chance they won't, right?
I think so. I'll just take this. I'll take this as a favor from Cobb.
Us.
Oh, Kaz. That's right. Kaz.
You hold still and continue to watch the exchange through your people. Jacob, we're not in a hurry, Sam says. Let's spend a day confirming this man's story, shall we? We can deliver some guest sermons tomorrow, ask more questions, maybe even find out more about why we were sent, since the Hierophant herself was hardly any help. Jacob pounds on your door suddenly, startling you. He tries to look through the people, though you move aside before he can see you. Could probably knock this door down, search the place anyway. Sam crosses his arms. Well, that's not going to get Scribe Fishy to come along willingly, is it? Let's just take this slow, alright? Jacob lets out air through his nose, slowly. Then he points a thick finger at the old man. If you did lead us astray, so help me, I'll find you and have you tried for false witness against the church. Well, be that as it may, enjoy your stay in Ackerton, the old man says with forced good humor.
Oh yeah, if I revealed myself, he was definitely going to be charged as false witness.
Sure was. The Inquisitors leave in one direction and the old man leaves in the other. You back away from the people. Just as you're wondering what to do with yourself, there's a light knock at your door. Looking through the people, you see it's Mayor Koss. You let him in and shut the door behind you. Oh, what have I done? He groans, sitting down on one of your antique chairs and cradling his head in his hands. That was so stupid of me. I never try to fool people with my shape-shifting.
Oh.
I just try to make myself a little more, likable. I just panicked when I saw those Inquisitors at your door, I suppose. So, Koss is a shapeshifter, and he was pretending to be the old man you just saw now. You suppose the orange vest should have given a tip-off, but you just never expected the mayor to be a shapeshifter. It's the sort of secret that could rapidly make him no longer mayor. Or worse, in addition to hunting down wizards, Inquisitors are also empowered by the crown to detain shapeshifters indefinitely.
And it's really, really good that I didn't reveal myself there.
You were one decision away from everything falling apart.
Oh, yes. It was a reasonably good performance.
You say. Koss looks heartened for a moment.
Somewhat marred by the orange vest.
You admit. Koss sinks his head in his hands again. Does that fill you with any more dread by the fact that that one decision could have had so much ramifications?
Oh, yes. But it also pleases me knowing I at least passed it.
Mm-hmm. Mayor Koss straightens. At least you're still here, he says. And maybe if we stall enough, they'll just go away.
Why are you putting your career on the line for me?
You say. Koss spreads his hands. Because you can do the impossible for this town. Believe me, if you weren't my secret town wizard, you'd be on those Inquisitors' wagon by now.
Another thing I made a good decision is to not openly ask to be the wizard.
A part of you wonders what exactly would be at the end of that road. The Inquisitors didn't seem hostile exactly. At least the House of Sun one didn't.
That's the way game's saying that this could have taken you down a wildly different path in this game.
I know this is a random point, but how does this feel in comparison up to this point to like the beginning few chapters of Choice of Robots?
Honestly, mostly the same.
Mostly the same.
I'm still going down my niche and also trying to set myself up with certain characters for later.
Does it feel like the choices are as meaningful?
Yeah. I also double check my church is still at fine actually.
Yeah. Hey, you have a relationship with Sam now.
Who's Sam?
He was the church of the House of Sun guy, the nice guy.
All right. At least I didn't ruin the relationship with him.
Yeah. I've already read this one, by the way, yeah. Koss takes his leave, and you spend the rest of the evening going through your books to learn more about Inquisitors. In all of your readings, the mages and shapeshifters that the Inquisitors delivered to the cathedral are never heard from again, but nobody seems completely certain whether the captives die or are held indefinitely or what. You keep half expecting a pounding at the door, but you have no more visitors that night. The next day is a sermon day, the day of the week when most people in Ackerton attend a sermon in the morning for either the House of Flame or the House of Sun. You recall a Blessed Sam mentioning that the Inquisitors would perform guest sermons. Perhaps attending would be a chance to learn about their mindset, so you could get on their good sides later. All you would need is a vivimancy that could disguise your appearance. Of course, being a magician among religious people may have its dangers, even if you are in disguise. Will you go to either sermon?
I want to go to Sam's sermon, but I don't think my Vivimancy is that high.
Basically, I'm pretty sure even if it goes consequences for you somehow.
Wait, you cut out completely. Your internet was broken up.
I'm convinced that with that low, since you have a pretty low skill level relatively to where we are in the game, even if you make the disguise correctly, there's going to be some kind of consequences.
Yeah. I wanted to get on Sam's good side, is the thing. Fuck. They don't know what I look like. Why do I have to disguise myself?
I mean, here's the thing. You could go to Sam's, and even if you're not a great one, I mean, he's the House of Sun, right? I mean, might go better.
Definitely not heading to the flames. And
literally walking into the lion's den willingly.
yeah, no. Play it safe, or play it risky. I mean, I've done both so far as the thing. I haven't, like, stuck to playing it safe or risky completely.
Oh, yeah. You could also just stay home.
I could. Try and study some magics. I feel like this might be neat, but it's dangerous even if you are in disguise. Wait, you know what? Let's study the magics. Maybe something will happen with the dragon egg or something.
Yeah, maybe. Which magic are you interested in studying this morning?
Let's just do more divination, I guess. Or maybe automation. I could really go for that. Because it's a percentage bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and even.
I mean, huh? I feel like having more than one tool in your basket is probably a good idea.
I'm gonna stick with 2. I think that so far seems handy.
Yeah. The other 3 also seem horribly catastrophic. You spend the morning studying automation instead of attending church and discover a technique of drawing a thundercloud's energy just a little bit faster. Time well spent, you think. Increased calculation, increased automation. In the early afternoon, your mother comes by to say hello. You open the door to her familiar, slow, pronounced knock. "We missed you at the service today," she said, as she always does when you don't attend. "Blessed Sam even asked about you. It didn't even occur to you to warn your parents to be discreet, not that your mother has it in her."
What'd you say?
"Oh, he just wanted to know whether you were still in town. I couldn't lie to an inquisitor." "Of course, but I wasn't entirely sure, and I said so." She gives you a tight smile, which tells you she thinks she probably tipped off the inquisitor, but doesn't really want to admit it to you. "I love you," she says, by the way of roundabout apology.
I love you too.
You say tiredly, and you give her a hug. So the inquisitors are probably going to pay you a visit. Well, let them. You're not going to go on the run and never see your parents again. Whatever happens, you're going to make a stand in Ackerton. Well, Kai, that went downhill fast.
Maybe I should have just went there.
You again hear a knocking at your door.
All right,
when the page is one short sentence, it's terrifying.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
You greet to the people. Blessed Jacob is pounding at the door again. Behind him is Blessed Sam and the Inquisitor's 2 plate-armored guards. Hello there, you hear Koss say in his own voice. He walks into the people's view. Can I be of assistance, blessed inquisitors?
Um,
I never try to fool people, you recall him saying. Perhaps he's deciding to stick with what he knows this time. Unfortunately, this strategy does not work out for him. Blessed Jacob grabs Koss by the collar and hoists him up. Loudly, he says, May I Koss, you are a shapeshifter and I am taking you to the capital. How did he know?
probably by the vest, remember?
You have no evidence of that accusation, Mayor Koss says half-heartedly. On the contrary, I have testimony from several Acrostonians who have noticed you shapeshifting over the years. Or he was just ratted. Blessed Jacob says, They apparently liked you well enough not to report you, but not enough to protect you when it was clear I knew what I was looking for. Blessed Jacob looks directly at you through the peephole, and you realize this is all bait to get you to come out and turn yourself in. But if you don't take the bait, they might just abscond with Mayor Koss.
Gotta look at my options, I just noticed. Do I watch, come out and threaten Jacob with my sword, kill Blessed Jacob with a negation spell, offer to go with the Inquisitor peacefully if they let Koss go?
Remember that time the thing I said where I, out of curiosity, did a full negation wizard playthrough?
Yeah, how'd this go? Because I'm not gonna do that.
I'll share later. Because truly, oh my god.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with this. I'm just really sad knowing that I'm probably gonna lose Jeff and my dragon egg.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, the Jeff and the dragon. No, I don't know if they're gonna go in your house or not. I actually don't know.
I can't. I'll do it. Whatever.
For Koss.
For Koss.
You throw open your door and step outside.
Wait.
You say to the Inquisitors.
I'm not going to go with you if you arrest Koss just for being a shapeshifter. I'll see the Hierophant, but only if she's wise enough to realize that being a shapeshifter should have never been a crime in the first place.
Sam smiles. I've always been inclined to agree. Fishy, are you sure? Koss says, looking worried. Even if they say their intentions are peaceful, it's our responsibility to follow up on everything we uncover in a town. Blessed Jacob says to Blessed Sam. Which we can do after our trip to the capital, if the Hierophant wishes it. They're not going in your house, guy.
Thank God.
Oh, fine, Blessed Jacob says, shooing Koss away. Go. Run. Koss hesitates and he looks to you. You're sure?
Yes.
You say.
I'm pretty good at getting out of trouble. I'll be alright.
Koss sighs. Good luck, then. He takes your hand, then walks away. It's fairly late in the day to set out for the capital, Sam says. I think we can trust Scribe Fishy to stay put tonight. Would it be all right with everyone if we set out tomorrow? If we put a couple guards on the wizard's door, sure, Blessed Jacob says. Good, Sam says. It's settled then. See you all in the morning. But you actually see Sam again sooner than that.
At least my Sam's relation went up a little bit more there. That was nice.
That evening, you get a knock on the door. When you open it, you see Blessed Sam holding a bird cage containing a small green baby dragon.
Ah!
Behind him, two armored church guards are headed in different directions. Sam has apparently dismissed them for the night. May I come in? Sam asks.
You have a dragon? I have a dragon!
You quickly duck behind the open door and drape a tarp over your nearby golem, who gets the idea and poses as a chair-like fashion as possible. You reappear before Sam.
Of course!
You say, gesturing inside your apartment. Without his partner around, Blessed Sam looks at your sentimental curios with undisguised curiosity. The Inquisitor sets the bird cage with the dragon down on the floor. The tiny beast sniffs at the dust. This is my pet, Thomas.
Aw.
Sam says.
This,
Oh.
is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. The saint who cured the blind, then declared the Hierophant was the blindest of all.
You say, intrigued by the choice of name.
Hung by that Hierophant, but the next Hierophant celebrated him as a martyr.
Yes, Sam says, surprised. Anyway, Thomas, my dragon that is, has long had an injured wing that prohibits him from hunting, so I have to feed him dead mice from the pet store in Idra.
Poor dragon.
Poor mice!
Yeah, fuck the mice. Dragon!
Sam nods in appreciation for your sympathy. Anyway, I was hoping you could heal Thomas here, seeing as how you've agreed to use your powers for good and all. Noting your skeptical reaction, Sam says with open palms, "This isn't a trap. I'm not going to suddenly turn you in. Blessed Jacob is not going to spring out from behind that door.
That's
This
oddly
is me-
specific.
My police partner is not behind that door right there waiting any moment for you to use a hint of magic and arrest you immediately,
He does
condemning
not-
you for the rest of your
He
life."
certainly also does not have a battering ram or a bucket of oil to light a fire and burn this house down for heresy to the kingdom. I promise.
This is me coming to you after hours as a private citizen. I just want my pet to be happy, even if it means he'll fly away. Give you a wistful smile. Do you heal, Blessed Sam's dragon?
Wait, is that Vivimancy?
Yeah, I think it's usually Vivimancy.
Okay. So either I say yes out of the kindness of my heart. I want to know first about captured wizards, but I want Sam's help to hatching my own egg. I charge free. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What was yours? Blue egg, right?
Mine was blue. Yeah. Let's hope that I don't fuck this up with my not great Vivimancy.
Yeah, this is definitely you.
Alright, I actually had my own dragon egg, rescued from a dragon's underground lair.
You say. You gesture to the dragon egg, still sitting in your desk amid your other treasures from the academy, swaddled in clothes.
Would you be willing to help me hatch it if I help you?
Sam's eyes widens in view of the dragon egg. You are full of surprises.
That's me. Can you help?
Sam nods slowly. I think I can. I'll show you after you heal Thomas.
Done.
You shake on it.
Sorry.
Sam opens the dragon's cage and makes a little tick sounds. The dragon, continually sniffing the ground, slowly emerges from the cage. His tail flicks like a cat's.
He just goes.
You gently place a hand on the dragon's wing, and he flinches, but Sam makes a soothing noise and he calms down. You think about how to modify your healing spell for a dragon. Settling on a solution, you draw life energy from the ground beneath your apartment until you can smell moss, grass, and the faint hint of flowers.
Energy Jaya, or Energea, Therapefsi, Draco Sale, Volabunt.
Your hand glows, and you feel the energy flowing into the dragon's wing. Suddenly, it bursts like a blood bag, viscera all over your walls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did you have a heart attack for a second?
I was like, did his wing just fucking explode? It's like, but then I read, you feel sympathetic rumble in your stomach as you use your own energy to heal the dragon. I'm like, oh my god, take. Oh.
No. Where the 5 bones of the wings have set that it doesn't say that anywhere, by the way. What I just said, it doesn't say it anywhere.
Oh, okay, I believed you. I was.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I believed you.
Oh
my god, you. Alright.
Where the 5 bones of the wings have set strangely, you use the vivimantic energy to fuse these parts and make them right. You feel a sympathetic rumble in your stomach as you use your own energy to heal the dragon. When you let go, the dragon Thomas takes wing, fluttering about your apartment. Blessed Sam gives a delightful laugh. You did it! Oh, I'm so glad you agreed to come with us. I suspect the Hierophant will have a very interesting job for you. You'll do so much good, I know it.
Now, you said that you would be willing to help me hatch my own dragon?
You say. Yes, let me have a look, Blessed Sam says. He examines the swaddled, mottled dragon egg on your desk. Thomas the dragon continues to fly about, enjoying his newfound freedom. This egg looks like it's mature enough to hatch, Blessed Sam says. I'm no expert, but I looked longingly at merchants' dragon eggs enough when I was young to know that this one would fetch a fair price for its ripeness. Really? Because it was freaking 150 gold. You just need to immerse it in fire.
So that means the fire the other night might have actually just hatched the dragon egg.
Maybe.
What exactly do you mean, immerse it?
You say.
Could I put it in the oven?
Perhaps, but the flames must engulf it completely. Blessed Sam says. It's the mother dragon's signal to her younglings that it's time to wake up and break out of the shell. She breathes fire on the egg. He claps his hands together in delight. Do you want to hatch it now? I've never seen a dragon hatch before.
I guess you really like dragons.
You say, surprised at this side of the Inquisitor. Perhaps, but the flame. Wait, no. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have hobbies, aren't I? Blessed Sam says with a mock indignation. We Inquisitors are people too, believe it or not. Blessed Jacob really likes to paint pastoral landscapes. Says he likes to envision a world without people.
Oh, what a great Inquisitor. That is actually not so surprising.
You say.
Anyway, let's hatch a dragon.
You and Blessed Sam watch as the flames crackle around your dragon egg within your wood-burning stove. You really hope this isn't some kind of trick to get you to destroy your dragon egg.
It's just a really roundabout way of just me making scrambled eggs.
Sam doesn't seem like the type. One little clawed draconic finger pokes out of the shell, and Sam laughs with delay. This is followed by a second finger, and a third, and the little claw tears a hole in the egg. Now quick, let's get the egg out, what Sam says. The mother would stop breathing on it now.
Okay.
Oh, you mean they wouldn't roast it alive?
Just keep burning.
You say, and you use a poker to hook the egg and take it out. The egg is still slightly flaming, but you take a big breath, wish for a dragon, and blow with all your might. Sam blows too.
It's a girl.
Between you and Sam, you blow out the egg's fire, and the little dragon bursts through the shell with a squawk. It's a lighter green than its mother, and its eyes appear huge in its head. Oh, it's adorable, Sam says. I'll hide my face though, so it'll bond with you instead. He does what he promises. It is, in fact, adorable. Just in case you were wondering.
Wow, good to know.
You lower the baby dragon in its half egg carriage to the floor and make noises to lure it closer. It hops out, waddles towards you, stares into your eyes for a moment, chirrups, and begins nuzzling your leg. Aw, Sam says. What will you name her?
You can tell it's a her?
You ask. Duller scales at birth, Sam says. When she's older, she's not the one who will be doing the wooing. What will you name this baby dragon?
Pickle?
A cute name.
Smaug. Stormageddon. I love Stormageddon.
Oh, please do Stormageddon.
Here we go.
Not sure I get the reference, but it's your dragon, Sam says. Stormageddon it is. I love that. He sits there for a moment just watching Stormageddon climb on that name. You have Jeff and Stormageddon. He looks so happy that you realize just how unhappy he's looked since you met him.
Oh. It's gonna be a very depressing story.
Sam heaves a heavy sigh. I honestly wonder whether we've done the right thing all these years.
Oh?
You say noncommittally. What is the point of our prohibition against magic anyway? Sam says. Magic seems as if it's a tool like any other, and of course the ancients saw what happened when it used to excess. But I can't help but feel magic in the hands of everyone could accomplish great good, as long as the church decided to shape that future instead of suppress it.
Do you
You ever see him some introductory tome on Vivimancy? This may be a trap. Condemn the general use of match. You just hatched a dragon, but he's still trying to trap you. He's really playing the long game.
This is the longest con imaginable. No, I'm just gonna ask about the mages. I'm curious now.
To be honest, I'm not entirely certain I know what fate awaits them, Sam says. It's all very secretive, but I suspect it's not always bad. Sam sighs. Sometimes I wonder whether their fate is better than mine. He gives you a worried look. Please, don't tell Blessed Jacob I said that.
Should I offer a tome? Which, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that's gonna end poorly because he's probably gonna get arrested for some shit. Express my distaste. It's still a trap. It's still a trap, Parker.
He's like, you're like, God, fucking mages, right? He's like, aren't you a mage? Yeah, but fucking mages, right?
Yeah, we suck. Let's do that. Play the info game. I can't believe you don't know what happens to them.
You say.
Are you afraid to find out?
Sam says, probably, he says. At any rate, I need to go. Try to forgive us. There really are terrible mages in the world. Sam bids you adieu. You hope you didn't drive him away.
Maybe I should have given him the tome.
Hey, you know that whole section for students in your thing?
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. I actually genuinely forgot about that.
Yeah, I figured. It doesn't come up for a while. Hey, we're on to chapter 4, though.
Well, that's Sam departs. Here we go.
You wonder what exactly the church has in store for you. You suspect that if they wanted to kill you, there would be a simpler way of doing it. We're over halfway now, I think.
Under the
At least this one's
cathedral.
also.
Back to our stats. Let's take a look. So this hasn't really changed, and this hasn't really
Hmm.
changed. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But I am very optimistic.
Hilarious optimistic. Hopefully you never need to use caution.
Hopefully not.
Great relationships though.
Yeah, I mean, so far this is fine. Doing good with everyone.
Yeah, good lord, Sam's at 75.
Sam likes me.
I guess you healed this dragon, hatched another dragon. He likes you more than your girlfriend does.
Sure does.